I was doing some slow motion video of these, hey, what are these yellow things called?
The yellow cups?
Yeah, a bunch of these yellow cups. And I came over because I saw pink on the side of this hill. It is just loaded with desert 5 spots. I'm Robert Anthony.
I'm Joelle Anthony.
This is Watson. In 2020, we felt God's call in our lives to do something incredibly radical.
In 2023, we sold our flower shop, our home, just about everything we owned, and purchased our Winnebago Flex RV.
This began our trek into the vast unknown. Our mission is to take you along, showing you things you otherwise may never be able to see.
We would be so thankful to have you follow along and become part of our adventures.
Now, let's get to today's video. Years ago, when I was watching the John Adams production that HBO put on, Paul Giamatti played John Adams, and in the last episode, he was walking with his son, and he was talking about his life and really what was most important in his life. And he pointed to a flower, and he talked about how in that flower there was more beauty than all of life, and it was small. It was a small flower. That's how I feel out here. Let me show you something that we've found, that we've been fortunate enough to find. We've been on the hunt for the fabled Desert 5 spot. We've been driving around enjoying all the wildflowers, and I was doing some slow motion video of these, hey, what are these yellow things called? Yeah, a bunch of these yellow cups. And I came over because I saw pink on the side of this hill, and it is just loaded with desert 5 spots interspersed in amongst the yellow cups and the scorpion flowers and a bunch of other stuff, some of which I've never even seen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go take a couple of close-ups of the 5 spot. Boy, this is a real treat. I just can't believe how many there are. It's pretty crazy. What a joy. Now for good measure, this blanket of pink carpet, whatever this is. Man, oh man, so pretty. Yeah, that's success right there. So we've been out doing this for about a month now, and I never ever would have thought, coming out here with my camera, that I would see as much beauty across the desert as what I've seen. I always wanted to really do full-on desert bloom stuff, but I've never seen so much concentrated so densely, and it brings so much joy. Being able to be out and traveling around, driving around and finding these places to stay that I can get out and I can use the camera to actually photograph this stuff is just a gift. It is such a gift. You know, it's taken persistence to be able to get these 5 spots, but boy, when you just keep on going, keep on going. If you keep on going and you keep on rolling and you keep going, if you keep going, you eventually will realize success. We've been to Anza Borrego, the Salton Sea, Joshua Tree, the Mojave National Preserve, Death Valley, and the surrounding areas. And it took a month of pursuit to actually finally land a few really great shots of the Desert 5 spot, which is one of the more rare, if not the rarest, flower that you can photograph with such a unique composition and such a special disposition. There's nothing like it. And as we're getting toward the end, we've got a couple more days here in the Death Valley area, and then I'm moving to Utah. I reached the pinnacle finding those 5 spots. And I've been able to share it with you. And I think that that's great. I think that that's great. That's a lesson. That's a real lesson for us. You never know as you're climbing. You know, that extra few steps might just reveal what it is that you were hoping for. I was across the street over there doing photographs and video of the yellow cups. And I told Joelle, it looks like there's some color on those rocks. I can barely see it over here, but it looks like it's pink or purple or something. And I walked over and I was so surprised to see just 50 or 60 5-spot plants getting ready to explode. I'll be gone before they're all totally open, but not before I was able to get some photographs. So, you know, in life, you might be going through it. You know, you might be looking and trying to find and searching, and you might not think that you're ever going to find what you're looking for, but I just want to tell you, I just want to share with you, just like this experience of photographing these 5 spots, and that little pink flower down there that was so cute. It was in the consistent pursuit. I didn't know where to look or what to look for, but they came across my path as I was out doing the thing. So I'm encouraging you, do the thing. Whatever it is that you're doing it. And you know what? As you're doing it, you got to keep going. Just like that sign that we found in Rhyolite, the ghost town. You got to keep going. Don't give up. Keep going. Before you know it, your fields will bloom with flowers and you'll be overjoyed with the color and the magnificence and the utter beauty that life lays out for you. It's all in knowing how to look. Thanks for being here. I'm glad that you're part of this family. I'll see you in the next one.